Hi, I didn't know many of the tips I'm about to share with you today until some time ago. In this video, I'll show you 20 tips that will not only speed up work for beginners, but also be incredibly useful for professionals. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the bell to stay updated. Number 1 is split layers. I select a layer, then I move the indicator where I want to split the layer. Then under the Edit menu, a split layer, and its hotkey is Ctrl-Shift-D. When I click on it, the layer splits. Number 2. Continuously rasterize. I just imported the Rasterize file into After Effects and I want to scale it up. As you can see, it's pixelated now. To increase the quality, I just have to enable this sun icon. If you're interested in learning motion graphics and After Effects fundamentally and step by step, I recommend checking out my Motion Hero Masterclass. Number 3. Reverse keyframes. I've created a scaling animation for this square. It scales up over time. To reverse the animation, I select the keyframes, right-click on them, and then in the Keyframe Assistant, I just click on Time Reverse Keyframes. Number 4. Show layer control. As you can see, the round handles of this layer aren't visible. To enable that, under the View menu, I click on Show Layer Control. Number 5. Stretching keyframes. I have a bunch of keyframes here, and I want to bring them closer to one another so the animation will happen faster. For that, I select the keyframes, hold the Alt key and drag the last keyframe like this either to the right or left. Number 6. Text expression. I want to change this text by changing its layer name. I open the text layer, then alt-click on the stopwatch of the source text. Then I type name in the expression box. Now I name it Photoshop. As you can see, the text has changed according to the layer name. Number 7. Remove effects on multiple layers. I select the layer that I want to remove their effects. Then under the Effects menu, I click on Remove All, which its hotkey is Ctrl-Shift-E. Number 8. Region of interest. I want to only focus on a part of the scene, so for that I enable this option, and then I start dragging. From now on, whenever I want to see and work on this part of the scene, I can enable this option. Number 9. Invert Selection. I've selected a couple of layers, and if I want to invert the selection, I right-click and then click on the Invert Selection option. Number 10. Solo Selection. As you can see, now all the properties of the layer are visible, but we only have to work with a few of them. In order to have only the properties we want, first I have to select only those properties, and then I hit S twice. Now if I want to revert to what it was before, I just have to hold Ctrl and click on this arrow twice. Now we can see all the properties of this layer again. Number 11. Reset scale and rotation. If I've already changed the scale and rotation values of a layer and I want to reset them easily, I can double click on the Move tool, which will reset the scale, and for resetting the rotation, I double click on the Rotation tool. Number 12. Time stretch. If I want to either slow down or speed up a video, I can right click on the video. In the time section, I click on time stretch. The higher the number than 100 you choose, the slower the video gets, and the lower the number you pick, the faster the video gets. Number 13. Open path in shape. I draw this shape and close its path. Now if I want to open its path, I have to select 2 points and right click on one of them. In the mask and shape path, I uncheck the closed option. Now I can continue drawing the shape. Number 14. Replace footage. First of all, I have to find the layer that I want to replace with this one in the project panel. Then I hold Alt and drag the footage and drop it on this layer in the timeline. Number 15. Trim comp. In some cases, you might want to trim the composition real quick. For example, I specify its area like this much. Then I right click on the work area and select the Trim Comp to Work Area option. By doing so, I've trimmed the composition. Number 16, Set Matte. I want to mask these two text layers with this rectangle, which means as this rectangle expands, the text becomes visible within. In the Effects and Presets panel, I find the Set Matte effect and apply it to the text layer. In the Effects Control panel, for Take Matte from Layer, I choose the Shape Layer 1. I copy and paste it for the other text layer as well. Number 17. Useful hotkeys. By pressing I, the indicator moves to the beginning of the layer, and by pressing O, it moves to the end of the layer. By holding Ctrl and pressing the right or left arrow keys, I can move the indicator frame by frame, either forward or backward. Number 18. Mask the shape. If I try to make a mask on the shape layer using the pen tool, it will create a new shape layer, not a mask. So what I do is enable this tool and then create a mask on the shape layer. Number 19. Like in panels. I've put these trees in an individual composition and I want to move them and put them in a right place according to the background in the main comp. So for that, I like the main composition, then I head over to the trees composition, then I drag it to the right side of this panel. Now whatever changes I make to these trees, I can see the results in the main composition. Number 20. Parent the properties. Here I have two emojis. One has a rotation and a position animation. For the other one, I just wanted to have the rotation animation of the first one. So to do that, I alt-click on the stopwatch of the rotation of the upper layer, then I parent it to the rotation of the layer below. Now when I play the animation, you can see the upper layer follows the lower one just in rotation property. Good luck and thanks for watching.